Alrighty. Hi, YouTube. Yeah, I said it. Anyway, it's been heat index of about 115 degrees for the past couple weeks, so I haven't made any progress. I apologize for that. But today was a brisk and chilly 95, so went ahead and got a little bit of work done mid-afternoon. And not a ton to show, but I did some work on the steering. Let me get down here and I'll show you. Let me turn the light on. There we go. Alright, as you can see there and there, I've got I just tack welded it on. Haven't made it pretty or anything like that, but I've got just the bottom bracket with some rigged up bolts here to get the steering rack in there. So you can see it's just the bottom bracket here. The top one, I positioned it so it'll fit, but the top one will take a little bit more work, so I haven't got to those yet. Yeah, just simple little square brackets. It's got a nut welded in there. But yeah, just use the trusty old AHP MIG there and put a couple spot welds on there. I'm going to fire up the AHP TIG weld once the engine's out, and then I'll finish all that up. And then it's on to the, well, I guess next it's going to be to the brackets right here for the top part. Probably just have it coming off. I don't know. I haven't figured that one out. No, I'm going to do that yet. But those are the stock 3000 GT brackets. I lost mine, so I had to buy somebody else's, which sucked. But ignore the incompetence of the oil pan breaking that somebody broke and then welded up. That kind of sucks. I'll probably just end up buying a new one, but yeah, that's where it sits right now. You can see the steering is, you can see where it's going to be. Ground clearance wise, it's as low as the oil pan was, and I'm still going to put a bash guard underneath it, so it's not the best, not the worst. But you can see how that's going to work. If you look, actually I'll go to this one. You can see where that's going to end up right there. I'm going to have to build the steering arm to go something around there. I might have to shorten the arms on the steering rack. I'm hoping not. And then also, I forgot to show you the angle right here that points up towards the column or whatever, the joint up there. And yeah, hopefully that can line right up. Like I said, this only has the bottom brackets in there, so that's just kind of hanging there. So I have a little bit of movement, not a whole lot because it hits the subframe in a few spots. And being power steering, there's less room. So on the end, I'm going to go with, here's the old manual rack that I originally had. So much lighter, so much smaller, it would have been easier. But it's got these, having a brain fart, can't remember the names. The Heims joints. It's got these on the end here. I'm going to do something like that for the power steering rack I have on there. Unfortunately, these threads are different, so these bad boys don't screw onto that. So I'll probably sell this entire thing. It's the Mustang rack with some ridiculously awesome billet aluminum brackets that I was unable to use. So probably just end up getting rid of all that as a package. Yeah. So next I'll finish up the top brackets on the steering, and then I'll pull the whole bad boy out of there and TIG it all up and paint it. Shit. I'll probably do the steering arms before that. What am I saying? Like I mentioned in my last video, oh boy, this thing's heavy. I've got the 1/2 inch thick plate that I'm going to start to build the steering arms with, and we'll go from there. Yeah, that's it for updates. Coming next, the next video I'll do is probably going to be the part 3 for the considerations. I'll get into the fabrication part. But for now, here you go. Thanks. Bye-bye.